What would you do if the shadows in your house didn't belong to you? Some attics hold boxes, dust, and memories, but others hide something that should never be seen. When Liam inherited his grandmother's farmhouse, he thought it would be peaceful. The place was old, but charming. The neighbors spoke fondly of his grandmother, except for one thing. They all warned him never to open the attic. At first, Liam laughed it off. Old houses always had ghost stories, but the attic door bothered him. It was heavy, locked tight, and strangely cold to the touch. After a week of ignoring it, his curiosity won. He forced it open. Dust swirled into the air, and the smell of rot drifted down. Inside, the attic was nearly empty, except for faint marks on the floor. What unsettled him most, though, were the shadows. Even in the dim light, the corners of the attic seemed darker than they should be. The shadows weren't still, they moved, crawling, stretching, shifting against the walls as if alive. Liam shivered and backed out, slamming the door. That night, he told himself it was just his imagination. But, as he lay in bed, he heard a sound of footsteps directly above him, slow, heavy, pacing. He convinced himself it was old wood settling, until one night, the sound came again. Only this time, the attic door creaked. He looked into the hallway, heart pounding. From beneath the attic door, spilled shadows, long, black shapes that slithered across the floorboards. One shadow in particular was taller, darker, shaped like a man with long arms and no face. It stood at the end of the hall, motionless. Watching him, Liam slammed his bedroom door and pressed his back against it, trembling. He swore he heard the faint sound of breathing on the other side. The next morning, desperate, he nailed the attic shut. Dozens of nails, heavy chains, anything to seal it. But it didn't matter. Every night, the pacing returned. The shadows seeped under the door, stretching further down the hallway. And sometimes, he heard a voice, low whispering, calling his name. Weeks later, a neighbor stopped by. She found the farmhouse abandoned, the furniture untouched. The only sign of Liam was upstairs. The attic door, chained and nailed shut, was now wide open. And inside, on the floor, was a long, stretching shadow. It didn't move. It didn't shift. It just waited. Some attics don't store memories. They store hunger.